It's time to set up our allocation and goals for the 5th paycheck of December. I'm so excited for golden months. Hello everybody and welcome back to Mind Your Money. If you are here for the first time, my name is Tasha, and on this channel I am documenting my family of five's journey to financial freedom while we build generational wealth. I like to set up our budget for each paycheck before it comes. So happy Monday to you. I hope your Christmas weekend was great. And we are going to get into it by looking at the calendar first. There are no bills this week. Can't fit all of this into the frame, but you can see this is the last week of the month. We get paid on Friday. We don't have bills this week. And because it's our golden paycheck, we're going to be putting more towards our top financial goals. First, we're going to be making sure that we invest money this week. Next, we're going to make sure we put money towards our emergency fund. So I like to keep a small tracking right here on this budget calendar to know what we did. Last week we were paid on the 24th and we sent $200 to the emergency fund. We went over for groceries by $15. So the rest of the groceries that we purchased for the month of December came from our Christmas budget because we had some funds there. I did not put anything in our funds on last week, and we continue to give every single week that we are paid because that's our faith system set up that way. So we are going to move on to our paycheck budget as soon as I fill in these numbers. Okay, now because we need to stick with our theme for the month, or our focus, which is growing, I'm definitely excited about growing our emergency fund above where we were. Now, if you haven't been here before, the reason why my page looks like this is because my 2-year-old spilled his juice on my desk where he was playing when he shouldn't have been, and it wet up the book and it dried just like that. So the income that we're working with from our income is $1,000. That's what we're budgeting to use, and we don't know if anything extra is coming in. So our income total, $1,000. You might see, if you watch other budgeting videos, some people include rollover, miscellaneous. We don't have that. We don't roll over any money from our previous budget. We do keep a cushion, also known as a buffer to some people, in our account. And right now that cushion is $284.16. We keep that in there in case anything comes up. Sometimes this number changes if we have to use any of it for something. But we don't roll it over to use for our budget unless we absolutely need to. First thing that we need to account for is our giving. And that's budgeted for this date. I don't usually write the date, but I don't know why I felt like doing it today. The budget is $120 for our giving. And next month's bills, and I always put it on the screen so you can see. Next month's bills is a combination of all the fixed expenses totaled up, divided by the number of paychecks, and that's how much we decide to put towards the next month's bills here. So this doesn't have a fixed date, and we are putting $400. That is an upwards, rounding up. So normally in a 5 paycheck month, our bills would be $396 that we'd be putting aside each week to go towards, in this instance, January's bills. So our total is $520. It's not much changing from the previous budget, but I want to make sure that if we do get more than this, we already have our minimums, so we know exactly what we're going to do once the money hits the account. So we're left with $480 to go, and we're budgeting everything that we can to make this a successful budget when it comes. All right, then we have our I don't want that to look like it has one eye, because it does not. Our expenses, or our cash envelopes, and our variable, we are not using all cash envelopes, but some of them are. So like laundry is a cash envelopes. We'll pull $20 out. My husband gets spending money. My little one is pretending to sneeze. God bless you. $20 is digitally transferred to him. And then we have my spending. And my spending money is $20 in cash. Normally we would give allowance or spending money to our 3 boys, but they have received a significant Christmas gift in cash from a loving family member, so we're not putting any money towards their envelopes right now. We are going to put money towards our eating out envelope, because that's something we may be doing going forward. I just want to make sure we have a little money in there in case anything happens. So $20 for that. And then we have a marriage envelope. That's everything to help just increase the marriage, and we are going to put $10 in there. And then we have a homeschool envelope, and homeschool is going to get $10 also. The pen looks like it doesn't want to write, and I'm sorry if you couldn't see that. Try to zoom in. I thought that might be helpful. Then we also have our emergency fund. So the emergency fund is the big kahuna right here. They're getting $200, and I need to make sure that I'm actually doing this right. So we've already spent 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. That's $400 together. Did I do that right? That leaves us with 80. No, that's not right, because we have the Celebrate You New Year Savings Challenge that I've been collaborating on. This is the last week, so we are going to plan to put $20 into that. I hope I did that right. With $60 left over, we're not putting anything into our purpose funds. Nothing is going there, so not this week anyway, because we really need to focus on our emergency fund and investing. And I feel like I did this wrong. I think I did this wrong. So let me zoom out a little bit more. I did something wrong. So we started with 1,000. 520 went to giving and next month's bills. We took out, let's minus 20, minus 20, minus 20, minus 20, minus 10, minus 10, minus 200, minus 20. Okay, there's 160 left over. What was I getting? And so this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 200, 300, 320. My math was wrong. All right, 320. So I'm going to bring that 160 over to our extra savings, and we are putting our last $21 into the 52-week challenge. I'm so excited that I did it all the way from January. I thought I would give up, but I didn't. I kept it. I kept going. And then we are going to invest. That's the plan, is to invest the rest of the money into Robinhood to close out the year strong, so we can buy some more assets over there. So $21, and then we have $139 left. So $139 is going there. We did not put any money to the IRA this month like we wanted to, but we're going to start in January. So our total budget is now at 0 because we put every dollar to an assignment. So these are the assignments for our dollars. $120 to giving, $400 to January's bills. Cash is going to be $20 to laundry, my husband's spending, my spending, eating out, $10 to marriage, $10 to homeschool, $200 to the emergency fund, $20 for this challenge, for the New Year's challenge, $21 to the 52-week challenge, and $139 to investing. So let's see if we stick to this plan. I have something to show you guys. I have 2 new savings challenges that are released as of now. They are live on my website, but these are for February. So we have a self-awareness savings challenges in honor of Black History Month. So each icon is representing a certain time period, I want to say, or strength. So we have revolution, innovation, wisdom, and strength. Each icon is worth whatever you want it to be worth. What I'm going to be doing with this savings challenge is I'm putting some money to save to and invest in a charity, to give to a charity. Now I'll have a list of charities when I share this again in my closeout video that I want to make sure to give to in the month of February. But look out for this if you would like to participate. Stay tuned, and this is available on my website for $1.25. And then I have the Love Evolves Valentine's Day Savings Challenges. Just one way to not go overboard or not go broke or not go into debt, just to purchase some Valentine's Day goodies for people you love. If it's your children that you're buying for, or if it's your spouse or partner, I just want to make sure that I have enough money set aside also, because sometimes Valentine's Day is one that gets away from us because the marketing is so harsh after January, and I don't want to take away from Black History Month. So this, again, the savings challenges, it's just $100. You can change the icon if you want, the icon amount, but we have hearts, butterfly, flowers, and balloons as a way to show your love to those you love. Even let it be something that you put aside starting in January. And so by the time Valentine's Day comes up, you're not scrambling or taking money from your paycheck budget because you've already have the money set aside. So there are two versions that will come with the one purchase. There's the black and white, and then also there is the red. So both of these will come together, and this is separate. So $1.25 for the Valentine's Day Savings Challenge, and then $1.25 for the Self-Awareness Savings Challenge. And that is all I wanted to talk to you about that. Now that we have all of our allocations in, I just want to go ahead and quickly write down what our money thoughts are, and then also finish off our cash envelope breakdown. So this part is not my favorite part because I don't always like to do it. I feel like, but I do see why it's important, because even though I don't go to an actual bank to pull out the cash, going to the ATM that allows me to pull 10s, 20s, or whatever those denominations, I want to know how much I need to take out so I don't look silly trying to stuff $10 and only have $20 bills. So my spending, and then we have eating out is getting some cash this week, hopefully. And then we have our marriage envelope, and then we have our, what else? Homeschool is important. We need to make sure to put some cash aside for that. And then the emergency fund. And then also we have our New Year's Savings Challenge. This is the last week of the month, last week of the year. So we have some cash to do something fun, special, most likely at home. So these are the amounts that we'll be putting aside. My husband's, again, is digital. The emergency fund is digital. Everything else is in cash. And what I would like to do is give laundry $120. My husband's is going to be transferred, so we don't need that right now. My spending, I still want 10s. Eating out, we'll get a $20 bill. Marriage, we'll need a 10, obviously. Homeschool will get a 10. The emergency fund is transferred. Let me send it this way because it's hard to write straight up and down. I don't know why, but it is. Celebrate You will get $20. I'm sorry, honey. What's up?
I like more.
Please? Okay, I'm coming, okay? My money thoughts are very easy. Don't forget to invest. Boom, there it is. Okay, so the emergency fund, we went to put 500. I think it's supposed to be 600 actually, but it doesn't matter. We are going to get our emergency fund over 12,000, and also we need to put $1,000 into the fund, and that's going to come from the 52-week challenge. Yes, for 2021. So I'm excited about that. We're going to close this month strong. We're going to be over $12,000 in the emergency fund by the end of this paycheck. We should have $200 invested, $239 sent to our brokerage for investing, and then we should be able to make sure our budget stays the same. Hopefully nothing changes unless we get extra income. And then the two places where we are going to put money: emergency fund if we get extra, and the IRA, and investing some more. So that's what we're going to do if we get anything extra. So that is our paycheck budget. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was the last budget setup in this Budget by Paycheck workbook. In the new year, I'm going to be using my own financial worksheets. And again, don't forget that if you are interested in joining me in any of these challenges for February, they are available on my website now for $1.25. I really appreciate you for being here. Please, let's end the year strong, you guys. What goals have you set for your last paycheck if you get paid weekly or bi-weekly or whenever for the month of December, so that we can go into January brand new, wipe the slate clean and just go in hard. You know, go hard or go home. So thank you so much again for being here. I hope that you continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.